What a setup. You wouldn't believe that I've been setting this place, just this thing that you're seeing now. I've been setting this thing. I've been trying to see if I'm in frame and all of those things for like 30 minutes. Anyways, I'm so glad I finally was able to set this up, and we're going to be starting this video right away. Let me put this away. So this is one of the most random videos I am going to be filming, or I have filmed for a very long time. I didn't actually plan to film this video, but I just realized that this is something that I should do. And the reason is because today is actually the 27th of March. Although I don't know if this video is going to be going up today, but I'm going to try my best to make sure it goes up today because I have a lot of things I want to do. I woke up 2 days ago, which was on the 25th, and I realized that, oh, it is our wedding monthly anniversary, because I always have it at the back of my mind as, oh, once it's 25th, because our white wedding was on the 25th, so once it's 25th is my month, like is our wedding month anniversary. So this month that we are currently in, 25th of this month, we clocked 10 months in marriage. So that means that we are 2 months away from 1 year. Now, why am I even bringing this up? I know it's not like a big deal. 1 year is just a very small year. But then the plenty advice I got when I was getting married is actually what is pushing me to make this video. I remember when we were married, there were lots of advice that were coming in. You know, people are always going to give you advice. People that have stayed long in marriage, people that are older than you, grandmothers, mothers, even friends. Even my friends were giving me advice. My friends that I'm talking about, both those that are single, those that are engaged, those that are married, you know, everybody, most of them are looking out for you. They don't want you to make mistakes. They want you to have the perfect home. So I understand all of those, but I'm just trying to say that there are tons and lots of advices that I got, that some of them I could clearly close my eyes and tell you that this particular one, it will not work. It will not just work. So one of the many advices that I got that struck me, like that made me, like I was like, really. The person said, marriage is not a bed of roses. The first year of your marriage is going to be filled with temptations, trial, everything. The first year of your marriage is like a trial and error time. Before you, like, this first year of your marriage is when you're going to know if you're going to stay long in your marriage or not. If you can make up, like if you can hold on for this first year, you know that, okay, this marriage will work. But if you can't make up, like if the tribulations and the temptations that are coming in are so overwhelming that you cannot take it again, then you should know that it is not going to work. So the person was just trying to let me know that if you can survive this 1 year, then that means you're good to go. So when I heard that, and I was like, first year. So is this first year, is this 1 year that is going to determine that, like, is this 1 year that I'm going to know whether true this marriage is for me or not? So, and I received, like, when I got that advice, I was like, okay, thank you. Not me, I'm such a sweet girl. I'm going to tell you, oh, thank you. If when you're talking, I'll be nodding my head, oh, that's true. Even when you're saying something very abstract, yes, mommy. If you're even advanced, if you're advanced more than me, yes, mommy, thank you, ma. I'm very attentive to advices. So when I got that particular advice, I was like, okay, well, not like I'm praying for my marriage to get bad, but let's see how this first 1 year is going to be. And I think I got that 1 year comment even on my video, one of my videos like that, because some people can be so somehow in their comments. So I got those comments about 1 or 2, and then people face to face, like people I know, even told me about the 1 year old thing. So I was like, let me say this thing. I don't know how it could be. But then coming into marriage now, and then settling down, and then trying to see how everything is going to go, and then in 2 months I'm going to be 1 year, and I'm like, really? I really don't know if my own first year marriage is quite different, because out of all the times I pray in a day, there is no time I do not hand my marriage over to the hands of the Lord. Like, there's no time I don't tell God, bring your hand, and then I carry my marriage like this and I hand it in his hands. Whether at the beginning of my prayer, in the middle of my prayer or at the end of my prayer, I always make sure that I hand my marriage over to God's hands, because actually there's nothing I can do without, like, there is absolutely nothing. Sometimes you put in all the effort, your partner also puts in all the effort, but the devil is just there to drag you out. Brothers and sisters, I am here to tell you, especially for those that are intending to get married, or those that want to get married, or those that wants to get married, because actually not everybody wants to get married. At least I've seen somebody write down on the comment section somewhere. So if you're wanting to get married, forget all of those advice and all of those things that people are telling us, especially young people like us. Forget all of those advice. I am here to tell you for free that marriage is a bed of roses. Yes, marriage is a very sweet union. Marriage is as easy as ABC. Mark me, quote me anywhere. Tell somebody that I said it, that marriage is as sweet as anything. So long as every blessed day of your life, every blessed day, you hand your marriage over to God's hands. Remember that marriage is a union between two people that do not actually know each other. It is quite easier for you to handle a long distance relationship. Quite easier. I didn't say easy. I say quite easier, because that way you people's attitude are not showing together too much. You people's characters are not showing together too much. But if you're staying in the same space with somebody, if you're staying in the same house with somebody, hey God, for 1 month, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's when you know that it's hard. It is hard, especially when you maybe don't know the person, or maybe when you like there's a lot. But for me and my husband, I have actually come to figure out that it is easy. It is very easy. Only time I had issues staying together was, I think, the first month of our marriage. I had my own differences, and he also had his own differences. He had the way, like, he was brought up in a certain kind of way, and I too was brought up in a certain kind of way. In my own home, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing we do is to carry broom and sweep the house, and then mop the ground, and then wash the plates, so everything shall make sure everywhere is orderly and organized. Then you now start thinking of what to do in terms of cooking or all of those stuff. But you don't just wake up and then you start going to look for what to eat. It's not done in my house. My mom is definitely going to show you shaggy. But then for my husband, he wasn't raised that way. When I went to his house to stay, like the few times I've gone to his house to stay, I've noticed that it is at night they clean their house. They clean their house, they mop the ground, like they sweep everywhere, clean the house, mop the ground, do everything that has to do with cleaning at night. So when they wake up in the morning, everywhere is already clean and neat. They just straight away go into the kitchen and start preparing their meal. So my mother-in-law wakes up about, I think she wakes up around 4 o'clock, but she stays in her room till like 5:30. She comes out and then she goes straight to the kitchen and she starts cooking. And once the food is ready, everybody wakes up, everybody eats. So in their house is wake up and eat that they do, or maybe wake up and cook and eat. But in my own house is wake up, sweep the house, clean the house and eat. So that first year of us getting married, that first month of us getting married, this guy will wake up and he'll be telling me, let's go and do food. I'm like, no, now we can't do food. The house is dirty. How can we do food and eat in the dirty house? But after a while, it took us time to, know what is going to work for us, and we came into a conclusion as to how we are going to run our own home, merging the two things we have learned from my own side and his own side, and in how that could make our own lives easy. So if you're staying together with somebody, it's just about knowing how things are done from his own end, and then you see how things are done from your own end, and be willing and open to learn. Marriage is all about learning and unlearning. There are some things that you've learned outside, maybe when you were growing up or so, that when you come into your own marriage, you have to unlearn that thing and learn a new habit or pattern that is going to work for your own. If you've learned good things, you can continue it. If you've learned bad things, you have to unlearn that bad thing and learn the good one that is going to work for your family. I've come to understand that most of the people that are giving you advices, that are giving us advices as young people, when they see young people going into marriage, they always have 101 million advice to give. it's fine. But most of them that are giving us advices, they are giving us out of what they have experienced in their own marriage. Most of them, most times, is from bad marriages, because they give advices that are like, oh my god, are you really serious? I had somebody tell me that when your husband is around, don't ever act like you can do something, even though this thing is staying here and you want to carry it from here to that place and is in this house. Don't ever act like you can carry that thing. Make sure you tell him to come and help you carry it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. In our own words, always be lazy when your husband is around. If you act strong, you will continue acting strong. I kind of get it, but I took that advice and I filter about 80% of that advice, and I took the 20% because I actually know the area where she was coming from. But it's just that she made it sound so somehow. Remember, in marriage, we're supposed to be giving 100. That was one of the conversations I was having with my husband 2 days ago. We're supposed to be giving 100, not 50-50. 50-50 means, okay, I'm the woman. I am supposed to be cooking. You are the man. You are supposed to be providing. Or I am the woman. I'm supposed to be sweeping the house because it's a woman's job. You are the man. You are supposed to be throwing away the trash can. That is what 50-50 means. You do your part, I do my part. And I strongly disagree, because I feel like marriage is not supposed to be a 50-50 thing. Marriage is supposed to be 100. I'm the woman. I should know that I should cook when I am when I am at home, when it is very convenient for me to do so. I should prepare the meal. And if my husband is not around and the house is the trash can is filled, or the waste bin is filled, I should also carry it outside. I am the woman. My husband is supposed to provide, but that does not mean that I cannot have my own money and support my home. He's the man. Yes, I am the woman. I'm supposed to be cooking for the family. But when I go to work, as I am going to work now, and you're at home, maybe you are back from work or something, you expect me to come back from work and cook for you that is in the house? No. You are supposed to. 100 means anything you know that is convenient for you to do at that particular point in time, and you're in a very good position to do it, do it. Too, when it is convenient for me at that particular point in time, and I know that I can do it, I should do it. I should bring in all my best while you bring in all your best. That is what 100 means. And you'll notice that if you bring 100, I bring 100, it will be going on smoothly. I don't know how, but I think I got married to one of the best men on the planet Earth. I don't know how, but I got married to one of the best men, because my husband, yesterday, I went to work. I had a very terrible day at work. For some reasons, I worked double shifts. In my place of work, we do single shift, that's 6-hour shifts. But yesterday, because we had shortage of nurses, blah blah blah, I did double shifts. So I worked from 8 a.m. till about 8 p.m. thereabouts. 10 o'clock, like when I went to work, 10 a.m., I'm going to be inserting the chat so that you guys are going to see what I'm trying to say. Mazwa already texted me, hello, why did you even say it? I'm sure going to prepare you a very sumptuous meal. I was like, how did this guy know that I am here, I'm suffering, I'm dying, I want to go home? I was already pissed because I was tired of work already. I went tired. You know how you already have it at the back of your mind that, oh, today I'm going to work for 12 hours. So I already went to work very tired. Like, my mental status was already tired. So I just went to work walking like a cadaver. So around evening time, I think 5 p.m., he sent me another message and he was like, this oha that I made is one of the best you are ever going to eat, or is one of the best you've ever eaten. When I saw that message, I was like, hey, God, where I ordered this man from? God, where did you see this man and bring for me? Actually, I came back home yesterday and I ate one of the best oha that I have eaten in my entire life. I even told my husband that, see, These days when I eat your own food, I feel so peaceful. Maybe you should just carry the role of cooking. But guys, I'm just trying to let you know that if you get married to the right person, if you get married to somebody that is willing to give in their 100%, marriage is as simple as ABC. One person alone cannot make everything work out. It's not done. You need a person that is as dedicated as you are to make something work out. And I'm here, that is why I'm here to tell you for free, ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies that are there, the perfect marriage exists. The perfect marriage, they are still existing out there. Forget the fact that everybody's getting divorced, everybody is separating, everybody is fighting. Leave those ones. Let them fight, let them divorce. Your own can be perfect. And the perfect marriage does not mean that your partner is not going to get you angry, he's not going to maybe shout at you when you wrong him, or he's not going to do this, or he's not going to do that. But the perfect marriage is how your partner is able to react when there is a circumstance that is not favorable. How does he handle stress? How does he handle hunger? How does he react to them? That is what you should be looking out for when you're choosing your partner. And also, one of the leading causes of divorce and separations, I think, are cheating and domestic violence. Apart from that, I don't know, but I think those are the two leading causes of separation, divorce, and maybe divided homes and all of those things. So when you're dating your partner, you should watch out for these two things, most especially. These two should be your topmost priorities. Then every other thing can follow suit. Cheating and divorce. There is no way you'll be with somebody, you'll be cutting or dating with somebody. There's no way you'll be dating or cutting someone that you will not know if they have a trait of cheating and domestic violence. For me, the moment you start even threatening me that you are going to slap, you don't need to slap me. Just threaten me that you slap me. You don't beat me with that now. You've abused me physically with that. For you to even verbalize it, so don't even verbalize it. So I didn't mean I was dating somebody and the person verbalized that kind of thing. I would know that, okay, eventually it's going to graduate to something bigger than this. That's why when I have my friends around and we are talking, especially the ones that are not married, and we are gisting and we talk about how, okay, and we talk about how, okay, I was with him, we were all hanging out, him and his friends, and then he shouted at me in public. You shout at me in public, in the presence of your friends, and you expect me to be cool with that? That's how they start. Don't ignore most red flags that you see. All those minor things that you are seeing most girls will just say, okay, it's nothing. Money should not be a reason why you should be with, because that is actually one of the reasons why we female will want to be with a guy that is abusing us, whether verbally or physically, or even a guy that is cheating. Because the guy has money, we'll say that he has money, it's better to cry in a Ferrari than. Well, I'm not here to tell you what to do. You know what is best for you, but I'm trying to say that the perfect marriage exists, and if you want it, you can achieve it through Christ, and also through the effort that you and your partner are going to put into this whole thing. So guys, that's all. I just decided to come and rant, and also to tell you guys that, hey, your girl is going to be 1 year in marriage in 2 months time. I know it is so fast, like it happened in a twinkle of an eye. Many of you can still vividly remember my wedding of yesterday, because it's not been long. It's not been long. How did we get here to 10 months? It's so quick. Many of you have been here since that you were watching the videos of my wedding, and now we are almost celebrating 1 year. I already told my husband, so for this our 1 year anniversary, we are going to be celebrating it. Obviously, we are going to be going for a staycation in one nice hotel somewhere around over here, and then I just pray we have time. Because one of the plenty things we are battling with right now is time. When I'm going, is coming. When I'm coming, is going. It's so much, but anyhow, we are going to plan it, and we are going to go for a staycation on our anniversary, and That's basically it. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section if there is something I said that is abstract, or if there is something that I said that made sense. So thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.